What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Whiskey Motorcycles channel. Today we're going to get the gas tank mounted up on this chopper today. Also going to go ahead and show you guys the fender. We're just going to really jump into it today and show you a bunch of cool stuff. So this is the fender we're going to be running. It's a 6-inch wide ribbed rear fender. I just kind of got it sitting on there now, mocked up, so it's not exactly where it's going to sit, but got that. And then before I show you guys the tank, we'll go over these real quick. Along with the shirts, I'm going to be doing some shop rags. They're not up on a site yet or nothing, but this is what I'm going to be doing. Just these. There's nothing else on the rag on this one. It's just the Whiskey Motorcycles in the corner, so they're still kind of usable. I did this one just as a one-off because got some designs in that were a little small for shirts, so I just figured to throw one on there. Comment down below though if you guys really like those ones and would rather have one like that or the options. Let me know what you guys think. Probably offer them for like $5 and like $7.50 for this one if we do one like that, just because of the logo. Either way, like I said, let me know. You'll probably see them hanging on the wall in the back of the shop, stuff like that. But they're just a regular shop rag material, so they are usable if you wanted to use them. That's why I kind of decided to just do the one on the corner for this. That way, if people do want to use it, they can. So now that that's said, I'm gonna go ahead and go over the tank. Let me just grab it and show it to you guys. So this is the tank we're gonna be running. It is a ribbed axed style tank, 2.2 gallons. It's a mid-tunnel tank. I just really kind of liked where that's set as far as mid-tunnel. I didn't want it completely on top of the frame, and I didn't want it all the way down either. Kind of wanted it, just like that, where it matches almost the angle of the frame. I felt like that looked pretty good. There's a couple things I'm gonna fill in right there because we don't need that. We have a piece for petcock on both sides, so we'll fill in that gap when it comes time. But that's the tank. I'm running on it and I'm super excited. I love it. I think it looks great. I'll have to show you guys the angle later, mocked up like what it looks like going straight down the bike, just because I have to hold it here right now. But I think it's really going to be a cool staple piece of the bike. So I've also got, okay, kind of going back over a little bit what we're going to do in today's video. Obviously we're going to do the tank, like I said, and I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the rear fender yet. I'm trying to think it up, my ideas and what I want to do. So I may touch it, I may not. I'm kind of going away from the idea of having the sheet metal on the bottom. But I still got to figure out something I'm going to do for the electrical box. That's my biggest dilemma right now. And that could kind of potentially change how I'm going to mount the fender. So we may do some stuff with the sissy bar too. Forward controls. Those will definitely probably be in the next, either this episode or the one after this. I really want to get the sissy bar kind of finished mounting up, but I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the fender. So I also got this stoplight for it. Just ordered off TC Bros, just like the old Ford stop tail lights. And it's going to go right here in the center, somewhere right along there. So I'll have to make a bracket for that. It's probably going to be kind of as low as I can get it to the fender, just so it'll be easier later on hiding that wiring. But other than that, we don't have any real new big parts in yet. So that's kind of what we're going to be working on. I'm just going to try to fabricate what I can maybe. Like I said, I'm going to try to get some metal and stuff to start those 4 controls. I'll hopefully do it within the next 2 videos. It's going to kind of depend, but let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now, guys. I'll go ahead and get working on this tank and let you guys see what it looks like on there, and we'll decide where we go from there. Okay, so we're back. I got the bungs drilled and welded in there. Test fitted it up, so it should be good to go. I'm gonna set you guys down and while we bolt it in, so you guys can watch that. So let's go ahead and get this thing bolted in there. See what you guys think. You like the way it looks or not? Now's a good time, I guess, to start doing the spiel. I said I wasn't going to do it, but if you guys genuinely do want to know, leave a comment and let me know if you guys like what we're doing here. You like the videos. If you got any ideas that you want to see me do, also let me know. But like, subscribe to the channel. Just let us know how we're doing. That way it's get some subscribers and stuff easier to get some more videos out, give me some more opportunities to stuff like that. Look at that. Solid as a rock. Yeah, so there we have it. I'll take you guys around the bike for a second, let you see it. Okay, so I really like this this style tank. I love the ribbed center. Yeah, and then I also threw the left side engine cover on there, the stator cover and all that, because what we're going to do next, well, not next, but here pretty soon, tomorrow for me, we're going to try to go get some 5/8 stock, square stock, and we're going to twist that kind of like what we were doing with that 1/4 inch stock the other day. And I'm going to build a hand shifter coming up here somewhere. I'm going to be running a foot clutch and a hand shift on this bike. I don't think I've mentioned that in any of the previous videos, so that's the plan with that. I may try to build the worm gear part. There is a guy, I believe he is called Bex Fab. I'll if I remember when I'm editing the video, I'll link him down in the description. But he makes worm gears and stuff like that for these bikes. But he took over for a guy that hadn't done it for a while, and I had already researched and found a way to do it myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it, see if I can make it work, and if I can make it work, we'll run how I'm gonna do it. If not, we'll support him and try to buy what he has. But for now, that's the plan. Let's just try to build one, and I'm gonna build because so his system's a little different. I just don't want to buy it because you kind of gotta. You can buy it as a kit. I think maybe you can buy it just the worm gear. I don't remember now, but normally it comes with the worm gear and it comes with a handle, and it kind of mounts where your it's like a jockey shift back here, and I really want my hand shift up here. I'm not exactly sure where I'm gonna put it yet. Because I got this magneto in the way, I may have to do something kind of creative, kind of bend it up and around or something cool, I don't know, or just kind of have it right here. we'll see. I'm gonna just kind of go on what I feel like is comfortable when I'm sitting on the bike. So we're gonna go ahead and take a bit of a break while I figure out what we're gonna do next, and then I'll tune you guys back in and let you know what we decided to do. Okay, so what I decided to do, I hadn't talked about this yet, but I got a 20 millimeter drill bit. So I'm sure you guys remember when I was telling you about the whole spacer ordeal with the rear wheel. I just figured I'd give this a shot. I got a quote from a guy. It was like 50, 60 bucks to turn the inside of this, and I bought a drill bit for $12.99. Definitely not the most ideal way of doing it, but because it didn't need to be precision cut, because it's just going to be, it's just a spacer for the bearings on the inner hub, and then for like the outside spacers even, I can just cut my 3/4 with this, especially with them being the small pieces. But with this being about like 4.5, 5 inch piece, I think it was going to be a little bit harder, but I got it in my drill press, viced it down real good, got it about as center as I could. I practiced on this one first. I don't know if you guys will be able to really tell. It's not perfectly center, but it's pretty good. And then we got this one here that we did, and it worked all right. Got them bored out. What I'm about to do now is take the wheel off, take the axle out, and see if it actually clears and fits in there. If it does, then I'll call that one a win. If not, well, I guess we'll just have to have somebody else do the work for us, or try to find a different route. But I'll get this rear wheel off real quick, and then I'll update you guys real quick on whether it worked or not. Okay, so as you see, fits right on there. So the little one that I did slides right on really easy, no problems. This one I had to mess with a little bit longer. I kind of tried to ream it out a little bit more with the drill bit, and then I took a round file inside of it and filed it out, because it was, like I said, they weren't quite center when I was drilling them. So being this long a piece, it just kind of got bound up a little bit at one end. But as you can see now, I've got it to where it slides very smooth. I haven't even greased it up yet. They're both clean. And that's how good it slides without grease. So it's going to be good to go. I saved myself a lot of money doing that. Because I have extra spaces around here that I can cut for the inner or the outside of the wheel. And obviously this was the spacer that came with this wheel that was 3/4. So I think that's definitely a win. I mean, $12.99 compared to 60 bucks just to get this reamed out. Not even to like worry about the spacers on the outside yet. So it works. It's not perfect, like I said, but it's a way to do it, and not have to worry about spending a bunch of extra money on something it's not really necessary, especially that you're not even going to be seeing it. So I'm going to take a shot to that one because I'm happy about that. Join me if you want. Okay, so it's the next day. Sorry if the lighting's a little bad. I got the garage door open today because it's really nice out here. Last night, about all we did, I did a couple small just things around the garage, but I worked on trying to twist one of these railroad ties. Not super happy with the way it came out, but it ended up working okay. My vise just didn't want to hold it tight enough for me to twist it. And it was really hard to get it really hot without melting it, in certain places, to be able to get it to twist. So it was a little bit of a challenge, but at least I had an extra one so I could practice on. I also ended up melting through one spot on accident because I was using my cutting torch to heat it, and I touched the, whatever you want to call it, the trigger on it, and I blew a little hole in it. So right there, I just filled it in with a little weld, and then I grinded it down. So I could still probably use this for something, but I don't think I'm gonna use it for the peg. We'll see. I'm do the other ones and hopefully they turn out a little better. And then this morning, I went and got some metal. I got 2 6-foot pieces of 1/2-inch square stock over there that we'll use, like I said, for the shifter and stuff like that we're making. And then I also got this. It's 3/16. It's 12 by 12 sheet. I'm gonna probably try to cut it in half and see how it fits. But this, let's see if you guys can see that there. Hopefully you can. I don't know about the lighting, but right here where those motor mounts go, I'm gonna cut it in half. We'll do something like this, and obviously I'll shape it up and, you know, make it look a little better than that. But then I'll run a piece of bar somewhere in between it and then out for the pegs. So that's what I got this for. So I'll probably work on that maybe later today. And we got since we got that inner spacer done last night for the wheel, we got the bearings pressed in there. And I just ran to the hardware store and got some M20 washers, because I don't know if I mentioned on one of the other videos, but these adjusters that come on these XS650s, they're wider than what the axle plate is for this TC Bros rear end. And it says that in the instructions that you got to get some washers to space them out, because the stock swing arm on those XS650s are just a tiny bit wider. So got those. One goes on each side of it. And so we're gonna get ready and put that rear wheel back on. I haven't cut the actual spacers for it yet, so the only thing I'll have left to do is get rid of these aluminum spacers eventually and cut the other ones. But I'll do that once I probably get this spacer here drilled out to the 20mm like I did this small one last night. And then I'll either try to cut it on my little portable bandsaw here, or I might just take it to work and do it in the bandsaw there, just so I know it's a nice straight cut. It's kind of hard to get stuff cut real flush with my my bandsaw. It's got a stand and stuff, but it just it's hard to get it real flush. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now, is go ahead and get that wheel back on there so I can get it off this little support jack. And let's see, then I might start twisting some metal and might try to do something fun first. Maybe we'll try to make this shifter first. If not, I for sure need to pull these pipes off here soon so I can get those plates mounted up. But yeah, between those two things, that's what we'll do. It'll be either in this video or the next video. I'll probably go ahead and just make the shifter to end this video, and then we'll start a new video on that, just so I'm not running along and I can keep putting out some content for you guys weekly. I'm not trying to do any big long videos yet. I'd rather do a consistent than something super long. I think a 20-some minute video is pretty good. Again, let me know what you guys think. If you like the videos, the length they are, or you want some more content and what you want to see, just jump down and let me know. And make sure you like our videos and stuff. So anyways, I'll get this rear wheel back on. I'll probably bring you back when we twist that bar up and figure out how we're going to do that. So hang in there. Okay, so I think this is where I'm going to leave off this video. I ended up getting the shifter made. I just twisted up some more square stock, some 1/2-inch square stock. And then down here I just cut off the original piece from the shifter and welded it out real good and welded it up. I've kind of mocked up our what we're going to use as shift knob, the hammerhead on there. It works pretty good. We'll have to really just test it out once I get the bike going to see how I like it, if it's really going to work good or if I'm going to have to shorten it. But as of right now, I think it's pretty neat. Turned out cool. I did get the rear wheel mostly on there, and I haven't taken it off check yet, but see this spacer here, the axle goes through it fine. On this side, the thread part goes through, but it acts like it's not big enough to get through the actual axle. So I might have to just bore that side out just a little bit just to get it through, and it may just be because of how that swing arm was wider before, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I mean, we're making good progress on it now. In the next video, I'll probably finish up the rear wheel off camera, but in the next video, I'd really like to start on the forward controls. I don't know if I went over it, but I did put this old pipe on this side. I'm gonna take this pipe off too. I'm gonna have to take both pipes off to be able to mount that forward control up there, but yeah, thanks for sticking around and watching another video and hanging out with me. Hopefully we can keep some more good content coming to you guys and you guys are enjoying it. So till then, see you next time.